Hey guys, you are joining me from Sefton Park in Liverpool. So I just wanted to give you a bit more information about the 100 Heads Challenge. We've been getting loads of great feedback from schools, head teachers, SLT and MFL staff from all over the country, which is a fantastic response. It's brought up a number of questions, so I thought rather than emailing them all out to people individually, there are two ways which we're going to do this. We have a China Success Forum, which you can join on our website, which is AC UK Education. On that forum, you will get regular updates about all the different programs that we do, all the funding opportunities, and basically how to get involved in all these fantastic international programs with China. The second way is I'm going to start doing a weekly video. Probably going to share it with you guys on a Friday, which is going to accumulate all of the questions that we received during the week. I will put them onto a video, we'll share them through the forum, and we will get them out to everybody who has signed up, so that if you specifically signed up for 100 Heads Challenge, or it could be something in relation to the partnerships or the student exchanges or with hosting or with indeed teaching and learning Mandarin, I'm going to put them onto video so I can share it with a lot of you at the same time. So the 100 Heads Challenge, a couple of questions that have been brought up are dates, costs, how does the process actually work? Once you've applied, what is the next step? What you have to provide for the registration? Where do you go to actually register? Well, the easiest place to start is again on the website acukeducation.com. There is a link on our homepage which will take you through to 100 Heads Challenge. All of the information is on there about the delegation. They're basically 7 days. The cost is £1,500. They will include, depending on where your partner school is, there will be 3 days in a major city tour. There will be at least 3 days with your partner school and in the local city which it resides. There'll be a lot of opportunity to spend one-on-one time with your partner school's senior leadership staff, especially the head teacher. You will get introductions and have an opportunity to spend time with the Education Bureau and the Foreign Affairs. So you basically see the inner workings and all the different elements that we actually have to put in to make these things happen and make them work long term. So the dates on which these delegations are going to happen, we have a couple of flexible dates around the February-March time 2017. So this cohort that we are signing on for at the moment will be set to leave during those dates. Part of the registration process is we'll ask you to choose from a couple of different dates which are your preferences. Obviously we have got a lot of interest from a number of schools from all over the show. So once the initial registration has been completed, all of the applicants will then go through to a review process, which we internally, along with our Chinese partners, we will go over the school details. We will look at where they are based, the number of students, the determination or the commitment to a long-term partnership, the interest with exchanges. We'll take in a lot of the information offline, but the more info that you guys can provide to us so we can build a profile, the better, because we basically take that profile, we translate it into Chinese, we send it over to our Education Bureau partners in China. We then have a joint conversation about what kind of Chinese school is going to be the most suitable to be partnered with you. The profiles then get distributed through the schools in China. They again have to create and put together a profile which the Education Bureau shares with us. There is a bit of a two-way conversation about suitability and which schools are appropriate, whether in fact there should be two schools combined to partner with one or vice versa. There are a whole load of variables that we take into account to make sure that you are set up for success. So once the review process has been finished, we then will be communicating with you guys very regularly online through calls and through webinars to go over the details, how to set up the visa process, the flight details, the physical dates, the locations, what your partner score is going to be like. All of that information will be shared with you once you've got past the review stage. So where we are today, the first phase will be register your interest. You'll receive an information pack. There will be a phone call from one of our guys. Once you are happy with the program and you're excited to get on board, there will be payments to be received to confirm your place on the dates that you've decided in the Feb-March time. We will then go about internally putting together the different delegations. The maximum we'll have in each delegation is 20 people. So there are likely going to be 2, 3, 4 delegations heading out in February-March time, and if we fill our 100 places, in the next couple of months, which we are actually en route to do, we'll have to have a review about whether there going to be any more funding later on in the year, or whether that's it for this 12 months. So the best thing that you guys can do is ask more questions, put it in the comments, get in touch with us directly. Joseph will be working around the clock to answer any of your needs and your questions. The China Success Forum is the best place to go to ask these questions. So basically, if you go online and you ask us, how is the process going to work with registering, or how do we pay, or when does the reimbursement happen? What do we have to do after the delegation to get the money back, and the timescales? If you were to ask those on the China Success Forum, as part of the China Success Network, everybody can see the questions and everybody can see the answers. So it's a really good place to sign up to see the ins and outs on how this will work. Again, the basic and most efficient way of doing it is register your details online, acukeducation.com, and you can actually put in the form there a date and a time which you would like to be called. Next steps are we send out information, get you on the phone, and we start this amazing journey. Again, more questions in the comments. This will be shared in a couple of our social media channels, so just leave comments or private messages or emails, however is most suitable for you to get in touch. I look forward to hearing from you.